ॐ ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ओम नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्म विद्या संप्रदाय कर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः। सर्वोपप्लवरहितः प्रज्ञानघनः प्रत्यगर्थः ब्रह्मैवाहमस्मि। ओम नारायणं पद्मभवं वसिष्ठं शक्तिं च तत्पुत्रपराशरं च व्यासं शुकं गौडपदं महान्तं गोविन्द योगीन्द्रमथास्य शिष्यं श्री शंकराचार्यमतास्य पद्म पादं च हस्तामलकं च शिष्यं तं तोटकं वार्तिककारमन्यान् अस्मद्गुरोन् सन्ततमानतोऽस्मि। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानामालयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करं। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ओम समस्त ब्रह्म विद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः। ओम श्री परब्रह्मणे नमः। ओम श्री श्रुतिमात्रे नमः। ओम श्री वेदव्यास वैशंपायन याज्ञवल्क्याद्य शंकरादि गुरुभ्यो नमः। अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। संकल्पः ओम समस्त वेदांत उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मानुभवस्य अस्मिन् गणे एव प्राप्त्यर्थं श्रुतिमातुः परब्रह्मणः कृपा प्राप्त्यर्थं समस्त गुरूणाम् अनुग्रह प्राप्त्यर्थं बृहदारण्यक उपनिषदः पारायणं तैत्तिरीय उपनिषदः आद्यशंकर भाष्य समेत अध्ययनं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। आदौ पारायणं। We are now into the eighth Brahmanam, chanting of the third adhyayam of Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. It's all our simple effort. If you are able to chant it, even I am also doing it first time. When we do 7-8 times, we get that perfection in that. The Sandhi Vicheda and all also, we should learn it. Few times when we do, we will be able to do. बहुत है ओके। ओम अथ सप्तमम् अष्टमं ब्राह्मणम्। ओम अतः वाचक्नवी उवाच ब्राह्मणा भगवन्तो हन्ता अहम् इमं द्वौ प्रश्नौ प्रक्ष्यामि तौ चेन्मे वक्ष्यति न वै जातौ युष्माकमिमं कश्चित् ब्रह्मोद्यं जेतेति पृच्छगार्गीते। साहोवाच अहं वै त्वायाज्ञवल्क्य यथा काश्यो वा वैदेहो वा उग्रपुत्र उज्यं धनुरधिज्यं कृत्वा द्वौ बाणवन्तौ सपत्नातिव्याधिनौ हस्ते कृत्वा उपोत्तिष्ठेत् एवमेवाहं त्वा द्वाभ्यां प्रश्नाभ्याम् उपोदस्तां तौ मे ब्रूहीति पृच्छगार्गेते। साहोवाच यदूर्ध्वं याज्ञवल्क्य दिवो यदवाक् पृथिव्या यदन्तरा द्यावा पृथिवी इमे यद्भूतं च भवच्च भविष्यच्च इति आचक्षते कस्मिंस्तद्भूतं च प्रोतं च इति। सहोवाच यदूर्ध्वं गार्गी दिवो यदवाक् पृथिव्या यदन्तरा द्यावा पृथिवी इमे यद्भूतं च भवच्च भविष्यच्च इति आचक्षते आकाशे तदोतं च प्रोतं चेते। साहोवाच नमस्तेऽस्तु याज्ञवल्क्य व्योम एतं व्यवोचोपरस्मै धारयस्वेति पृच्छगार्गीते। साहोवाच यदोर्ध्वं याज्ञवल्क्य दिवो यदवाक् पृथिव्या यदन्तरा द्यावा पृथिवी इमे यद्भूतं च भवच्च भविष्यच्च इति आचक्षते कस्मिंस्तद्भूतं च प्रोतं च इति। सहोवाच यदोर्ध्वं गार्गी दिवो यदवाक् पृथिव्या यदन्तरा द्यावा पृथिवी इमे यद्भूतं च भवच्च भविष्यच्च इति आचक्षते आकाशे एव तदोतं च प्रोतं चेते कस्मिन्नु खल्वाकाश ओतश्च प्रोतश्चेते सहोवाच एतद्वै तदक्षरं गार्गी ब्राह्मणा अभिवदन्ति अस्थूलम् अनणु अह्रस्वम् अदीर्घम् अलोहितम् अस्नेहमच्छायम् अतमः अवायुवनाकाशम् असङ्गम् अरसम् अगन्धम् अचक्षुकम् अचक्षुष्कम् अश्रोत्रम् अवागम् अवाग अमनः अतेजस्कम् अप्राणम् अमुखम् अमात्रम् अनन्तरमबाह्यं न तदश्नाति किञ्चन न तदश्नाति कश्चन एतस्य वा अक्षरस्य प्रशासने गार्गी सूर्याचन्द्रमसौ विधृतौ तिष्ठत एतस्य वा अक्षरस्य प्रशासने गार्गे द्यावा पृथिव्यौ विधृते तिष्ठत एतस्य वा अक्षरस्य प्रशासने गार्गी निमेषा मुहूर्ता अहोरात्राणि अर्धमासा मासा ऋतवः संवत्सराः इति विधृताः तिष्ठन्ते एतस्य वा अक्षरस्य प्रशासने गार्गी प्राच्योन्यान् नद्यः स्यन्दन्ते श्वेतेभ्यः पर्वतेभ्यः प्रतीच्या अन्यायां यां च दिशम् अन्वेतस्य अनु एतस्य वा अक्षरस्य प्रशासने गार्गी ददतो मनुष्याः प्रशकंसन्ति यजमानं देवा दर्वीं पितरः अन्वायत्ताः यो वा एतदक्षरं गार्गी अविदित्वा अस्मिन् लोके जुहोति यजते तपः तप्यते बहूनि वर्षसहस्राणि अन्तवदेव अस्य तद्भवति यो वा एतदक्षरं गार्गी अविदित्वा अस्मात् लोकात् प्रैति सकृपणः अथ य एतदक्षरं गार्गी विदित्वा अस्मात् लोकात् प्रैति सब्राह्मणः तद्वा एतदक्षरं गार्गी अदृष्टं द्रष्टुश्रुतकं श्रोत्रम् अमतं मन्त्र विज्ञातं विज्ञातृ नान्यत् अतः अस्ति द्रष्टुः नान्यः अतः अस्ति नान्यत् अतः अस्ति श्रोत्रो नान्यत् अतः अस्ति मन्त्रो नान्यत् अतः अस्ति विज्ञात्रा एतस्मिन् खलु अक्षरे गार्गी आकाशः भूतश्च प्रोतश्च इति साहोवाच ब्राह्मणाः भगवन्तः तदेव बहुमन्येध्वं यदस्मान् नमस्कारेण मुच्येध्वं न वै जातु युष्माकम् इमं कश्चित् ब्रह्मोद्यं जेतेति ततो हवाचक्नभि उपरराम इति अष्टमं ब्राह्मणम् अथ नवमं ब्राह्मणम् अथ हैनं विदग्धः शाकल्यः पप्रच्छ कति देवायाज्ञवल्क्येति स हैतयैव विनिविदिता प्रतिपेदे यावन्तो वैश्वदेवस्य निविद्युच्यन्ते त्रयश्च त्री च शता त्रयश्च त्री च सहस्रा इति ओम इति होवाच कति एव देवा याज्ञवल्क्येति त्रयस्त्रिगंशदित्योमिति होवाच कत्येव देवा याज्ञवल्क्येति षडित्योमिति होवाच कत्येव देवा याज्ञवल्क्येति त्रयीत्योमिति होवाच कत्येव देवा याज्ञवल्क्येति द्वावित्योमिति होवाच कत्येव देवा याज्ञवल्क्येति अद्यर्धहम् इति ओम इति होवाच कति एव देवा याज्ञवल्क्येति एक इति ओम इति होवाच कथमेते त्रयश्च त्री च शता त्रयश्च त्री च सहस्रा इति सहोवाच महिमान एव येषाम् एते त्रयस्त्रिगंशत्वेव देवा इति कथमेते त्रयस्त्रिगंशदित्यष्टौ वसव एकादश रुद्रा द्वादशादित्याः त एकत्रिगंशत् इन्द्रश्चैव प्रजापतिश्च त्रयस्त्रिगंशाविदे कदमे वसव इत्यग्निश्च पृथिवी च वायुश्चान्तरिक्षं चादित्यश्च द्यौश्च चन्द्रमाश्च नक्षत्राणि च एते वसव एतेषु हीदं वसु सर्वगं हि तम् इति तस्माद् वसव इति कदमे रुद्रा इति दशेमे पुरुषे प्राणा आत्मा एकादशः ते यदा अस्मात् शरीरात् मर्त्याद् उत्क्रामन्ते अथ रोदयन्ति तद्यत् रोदयन्ति तस्मात् रुद्रायते कथमादित्यायते द्वादश वै मासाः संवत्सरस्य इत आदित्या एते हि इदगं सर्वम् आददानायन्ते ते यदिदगं सर्वमाददानायन्ते तस्मादादित्यायते कथम इन्द्रः कथमः प्रजापतिरिते स्तनयित्नुरेवेन्द्रः यज्ञः प्रजापतिरिति कथमः स्तनयित्नुरिति अशनिरिति कथमो यज्ञ इति पशव इति कथमेषडित्यग्निश्च पृथिवी च वायुश्चान्तरिक्षं चादित्यश्च द्यौश्चैते षडेते हि इदगं सर्वगं षडिदे कथमेते त्रयो देवा इति इमे एव त्रयो लोका येषु हि मे सर्वे देवा इति कथमौ त्वौ द्वौ देवावित्यन्नं चैव प्राणश्चेति कथमोर्ध्यर्थम् इति योऽयं पवते इति तदाहुर्यदयमेक इव एव पवते अथ कथम् अध्यर्थ इति यदस्मिन् इदकं सर्वम् अध्यार्ध्येन उत्तेनार्ध्यर्थम् इति कथम एको देव इति प्राण इति स ब्रह्मत्यादित्या चक्षते पृथिव्येव यस्यायतनम् अग्निर्लोकः मनो ज्योतिः यो वै तं पुरुषं विद्यात् सर्वस्य आत्मनः परायणगं स वै वेदिता स्यात् याज्ञवल्क्य वेद वा अहं तं पुरुषगं सर्वस्य आत्मनः परायणं यमात्य एवायकं शारीरः पुरुषः सह एष वदैव शाकल्या तस्य का देवता इति अमृतम् इति ह उवाच ओम शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ओम अथ श्री कृष्ण यजुर्वेदांतर्गत तैत्तिरीय आरण्यक अंतर्गत तैत्तिरीय उपनिषदो ओम यस्माज्जातं जगत्सर्वं यस्मिन्नेव प्रलीयते येनेदं धार्यते चैव तस्मै ज्ञानात्मने नमः। यैरिमे गुरुभिः पूर्वं पदवाक्यप्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्ववेदान्ताः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम्। तैत्तिरीयकसारस्य मयाचार्यप्रसादतः विस्पष्टार्थरुचीनां हि व्याख्येयं सम्प्रणीयते। ओम अथ प्रथमा शिक्षावल्ली प्रथमोऽनुवाकः प्रार्थनामन्त्रः। ओम शन्नो मित्रः शं वरुणः शन्नो भवत्वर्यमा शन्न इन्द्रो बृहस्पतिः शन्नो विष्णुरुक्रमः नमो ब्रह्मणे नमस्ते वायो त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वामेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्म वदिष्यामि ऋतं वदिष्यामि सत्यं वदिष्यामि तन्मामवतो तद्वक्तारमवतो अवतु माम् अवतु वक्तारम्। ओम शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ओम अथ एकादशोऽनुवाकः। ओम वेदमनोच्चाचार्योऽन्ते वासिनमनुशास्ति सत्यं वद धर्मं चर स्वाध्यायान्मा प्रमदः आचार्याय प्रियं धनमाहृत्य प्रजातन्तुं मा व्यवच्छेत्सेः सत्यान्न प्रमदितव्यं धर्मान्न प्रमदितव्यं कुशलान्न प्रमदितव्यं भूत्यै न प्रमदितव्यं स्वाध्याय प्रवचनाभ्यां न प्रमदितव्यं देवपितृकार्याभ्यां न प्रमदितव्यं मातृदेवो भव पितृदेवो भव आचार्यदेवो भव अतिथिदेवो भव यान्यनवद्यानि कर्माणि तानि सेवितव्यानि नो इतराणि यान्यस्माकं सुचरितानि तानि त्वयोपास्यानि नो इतराणि ये के चास्मच्छ्रेयागंसो ब्राह्मणाः तेषां त्वयासनेन प्रश्वसितव्यं श्रद्धया देयम् अश्रद्धया अदेयं श्रिया देयं ह्रिया देयं भिया देयं संविदा देयम् अथ यदि ते कर्म विचिकित्सा वा वृत्तविचिकित्सा वा स्यात् ये तत्र ब्राह्मणा सम्मर्षिणः युक्ता आयुक्ताः अलूक्षा धर्मकामा स्युः यथा ते तत्र वर्तेरन् तथा तत्र वर्तेथाः अथाभ्या आख्यातेषु ये तत्र ब्राह्मणा सम्मर्षिणः युक्ता आयुक्ताः अलोक्षा धर्मकामा स्युः यथा ते तेषु वर्तेरन् तथा तेषु वर्तेथाः एष आदेशः एष उपदेशः एषा वेदोपनिषत् एतदनुशासनम् एवमुपासितव्यम् एवमुचैतदुपास्यम् ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. Saluting to Parabrahma Tattva, salutations to the Shruti Mata, salutations to the entire Brahma Vidya Acharya Parampara, salutations to Sri Vedavyasa Bhagavan, Vaishampayana Rishi, Yajnavalkya Rishi, Adya Shankara Bhagavan, and all our Guru Parampara. Every day it should be a rule to us to salute all of them and all your Ishta Devatas, everyone. Now we are into the class every day. We are claiming to be the spiritual. The spiritual sadhana or the life is that where we have reduced our concern, worry, both about the outer world. We have reduced our concern, worry also for our deha. And when we are more and more aware, worried, or concerned about our own inner antahkarana, we have become in a better way spiritual. Being in the world, visiting the temples, going to Punya Kshetras, doing charitable activities, doing external upasanas, all of them also are the part of Adhyatmika sadhana. But they are very gross at the very external level. A higher sadhana is becoming aware of the mind. Minding the mind is the adhyatmikata. Adhi atma. Adhi means around. Atma means self. Here the self now is the mana, because in that only I am there, in that only the world is there, in that only towards that world I have variety of feelings, I have variety of sankalpas are there. After that only through the indriyas I am working in the world, getting the responses, reactions and results. So the more we are able to become aware of mana, that is called as spirituality, the effort of spirituality. Once you start becoming aware of mana, become aware about it from its guna standpoint, whether it is in tamas or rajas or sattva, or aware of the mana in its all sorts of thoughts or the values or the sankalpas it is entertaining. Or becoming aware of the mana means what? Is that mana in that lazy lethargic mood, or is it in an active dynamic mood? Is it ready to listen to Shastra and do the sadhana, or it is ready or wanting to go into the world only more and more? And if we forcefully put it in the Shastra out of its tiredness, exhaustion, is it entering into the Nidra? This all is called as problem diagnosis at the mind level, which is the first step of sadhana. We should know. Not much concerned about Deha Adi, not much concerned about the world Adi. Very less. How much ever is required. Even both the Deha and the outer world also, as was said in the evening class Bhagavatam, here also we were seeing Satyadna Pramaditavyam Ityadi have to be dealt with. The Deha Adi and the Vyavahara Adi in such a way that they add to our sadhana, they help in our sadhana, not that they obstruct our sadhana. That much we have to. Means these are the equipments, the body and the world for me given to stay here for my own adhyatmic sadhana and pragati. So, in what way, if I deal with the outer world and with my deha, that they are no more liabilities, they are just helping me, not troubling me. That much we should do with regard to the deha and outer world. After that, come to the mana. All the time, the one who is able to be focusing on the mana is growing in spirituality. And one of the effective sadhanas which helps us to start becoming aware of mana is the japa sadhana. All the time when I am in the japa consciously, not only when I am sitting for the japa sadhana, that is most sacred activity, very committed one, that is our offering to the Guru and offering to the Lord. That anyway is going to help us in a tremendous manner. Apart from that, all through the day's activities, when we are in the japa sadhana for some years, aware fully, consciously, then that helps us to develop our awareness about the mana. All the time, try to do japa. Maybe there are other sadhanas, but this is effective. Then with this japa, we have tried to become aware of mana. Then on that mana, these are the things we have to observe and rectify at every place. If the mana is going into the tamo guna called as laya avastha, how to make it utthana, like laye sambodhayet chittam. The chitta which is tending to enter into the laya avastha, how to sambodhana, how to awaken it, we have to do. When you give good, great, wonderful theme to the chitta, it will awaken. Theme cannot be anything other than Bhagavan. Bhagavan's theme only, but in an interesting form, give it to the chitta, it will start slowly waking up. In the initial days, straight away, the Vedantic aspects, chitta will not be able to receive, it tries to enter into Nidra or Laya Avastha. Therefore, the Saguna Devata, Rupa, Leela, Nama, Guna, with that, the लय में जाने वाले चित्त को हमें संबोधन करना होगा. So to in my chitta, variety of vikaras are there of kama, krodha, lobha, moha, mada, matsarya, adi. We have to know first of all, not only they are not required, but they are the detrimental, poisonous traits in our own mind, making our mind enemy to us. We have to be very clear about this. By now, after studying so many shastras, after seeing so many people around, also so many characters in the Purana Itihasa, how they suffered with their own Kama Krodhani, more than all those examples. Our own life should be example throughout our life in so many years of this life in this very body. How many times because of this negative qualities of kama, krodha, lobha, we troubled ourselves, we blocked our spiritual growth, we committed so many sins and invested for our dukkha and naraka. And while doing all that, how many times we troubled the people and we made the people enemy, and then we got troubled by them. With all these gunas, Except a satisfaction to the negative arrogance or ego, at every other level, there are only the losses, the luksan. Therefore, be aware of it and know that they are negative, they are shatrus, those things have to be eliminated. Then, how to eliminate? That is a big question. And to this, the answer is what? To any of the non positive guna, there is an opposite positive guna. Invoke consciously that positive guna in the heart. Invoke consciously. Consciously invoke. Like it is like there is a chair, my back is aching, I have to go and sit in the chair. So, with a conscious thought, conscious sankalpa, conscious effort, I go step by step and go and put myself in the chair and sit. A conscious sitting, a conscious eating food, consciously coming to the class and sitting, consciously listening. Through all these examples, if I have understood what is the meaning of conscious application, here also consciously bring the opposite positive qualities to those negative things which we have in our mind. With those positive, this negative can go away. Like I have anger towards someone in my mind. Then, in the place of the anger, bring that forgiveness. Anger or wanting to take revenge, consciously bring the forgiveness. Use intellect and the wisdom with the intellect that when I don't forgive or become angry, it is harmful to me only. When I am able to forgive, there is a peace in my own mind. There is only a shanti I experience myself. It is always better good to forgive. And if I don't forgive, continue becoming angry, mind also is disturbed. With anger, if I take some wrong action outside physically or vocally, it worsens the outer and inner situation. So whatever the see, we have to forgive. To forgive, whatever the knowledge helps, remember that knowledge, remember that example, remember that logic, remember the benefit when we forgive, and remember the loss if we don't forgive. All that use it, ultimately learn to forgive. Convince yourself to forgive consciously. So do it for 100, 200, 500 times, depending on how deeply we have the anger or the thought of revenge towards anybody. Is it not? This is how we have to remove all the non positivities in us. There is a hatred, let us say, to some people for some reason. So that can be replaced by the love. Remember that person consciously. Remember whatever the good he has done and thanking that for that good. Just extend your love. How do you extend that love? Wherever this person may be, whatever he has done to me, I am forgiving him, and I know he has done a lot good to me. I am thankful to that person for that. Now I am praying that wherever that person, may he be healthy, may he be happy, may he be prosperous, may he be spiritual, may he be taken care of by the Lord. You see that? When the love is expressed in the terms of these prayers, the hatred which we have towards the people goes away. In the same way, the jealousy. Remember that person, whoever is achieving towards whom you have jealousy, very good, congrats. You have done a good work, therefore the Lord has rewarded. May your achievement become inspiration for you, for your own further achievements. May it become inspiration for others also to put effort and get achievements. Do this. Now, these all have to be done without becoming aware, without wanting to remove the negative, without knowing the technique, without consciously doing. If we expect that we have to grow spiritually, and if we imagine that we are spiritual, our spirituality is only imagination. After this only in the third step. First step, I am aware of my antakarana. Second step, I am studying what is the position of my antakarana. Third step, what are the non-positive are there, them I am replacing by the positive. After this only the third, fourth step comes where in I start remembering the great Vakyas, Mahavakyas, telling about the nature of the self. See, now we chanted in that Bradhanyaka Upanishad. These Vasaknavi, Gargi and Vayagnavalkya ityadi interaction में how wonderfully she was asking the questions and they were he was answering, there were others were there also, and how clear the subject was revealed about the Parabrahma Tattva. In the same way, in the Gita mantras, in the Upanishad mantras, in the Prakarana Shastra mantras, the nature of the reality, nature of the self, nature of the Parama Atma is explained through small little words. How much these words we are remembering, how much we are able to analyze the meaning of these words and understand, how much we are getting convinced about the presence of the Parabrahma or Paramatma, the self with this nature. Then comes the fifth step, that natured self is me only. That is the last but one step. That natured self is me only. Atma Abhyasa it is called as. Dhidhyasanam it is called as. Nididhyasanam. And when I am that is said for long time and remain in that mood, the saying I am that with the thought also gets dissolved. The experience happens that I am that. Goal is experience. In this way, the one, all through the day, when he is only mindful about the mind, aware of his sadhana, consciously doing what is to be done, is called spiritual seeker. For him, anything happening at the body level has less importance. He takes care, but not too much worried. On the other hand, he takes care of the body in such a way, he doesn't obstruct him in his sadhana. So too he takes care of everybody in the house, required, depending on position. And if you know the people at home are self-sufficient in taking care of them, don't allow them to ride you or make you a doormat and use you. If your grandchild can do his work, let him do. Allow him to do, make him do. If your son can do his works, allow them to do. Then you spare your time for your study sadhana. That way they also learn to grow by being independent and work hard, and their dependency on us, which is a sin, goes away. Our unnecessary attachments also get reduced. Then we can withdraw and attend to our spiritual sadhana. This is the way. There is no other way. These are the only ways in which alone, in the time given to us, which is only 70, 80, 90 years, and in the time given to us, which is only 24 hours per day, in that so many hours go away without our awareness also. हम कुछ करें या ना करें, समय तो रुकता नहीं. So in these given resources on this bhumandala, in this body, with the things and beings around the setup, staying here alone, this is the only way we have to do the sadhana. There are no better places than this. There are no better occasions or the opportunities than this. If at this place, in the given circumstances, with the blessings, guidance given and received, when we are able to do whatever we can do sadhana, then there may be the divine providence, the better opportunities, occasions will come. If this is not used, those will not be given. If this is not used, even these are also taken away. We have to be very worryful about it. Like if I am not using this opportunity of doing satsanga, then ye bhi Bhagwan mere se le jayenge. Even these 4-5 people also you will not allowed to come to class. Even this much ability to talk also you will not give. You will take away. जो है उसी में हमको साधना करना है. फिर if he is happy with our performance, he will provide better opportunities. Let them come. What are they? Right now, this is the best. Where I am placed now is the best place for my evolution. I will leave it to the Lord. I am no more worried about outer paristhithis and all. Not even about that they have much. I am treating it, taking care of it, giving food, if any problem, medication, But beyond that, my attention awareness is only in my mana. How wonderful that life would be. Here and now only we have to do it. If through the study of our Shastra and Upanishads or Purana from such a long time, these clarities are coming to us, means our Shravanam Satsangam is becoming fruitful. Enjoy that. Enjoy the learning, enjoy the knowledge, enjoy the conviction, enjoy doing, enjoy the result. Revel in that joy that I am able to sit for 1 hour for the japa, half an hour for the study. I am able to understand the literal meaning of shloka. I am able to delve in contemplation on the meaning of that. And it is revealing to me where I was going wrong. It is revealing to me in what way I have to set right my opinions, my understandings, my convictions. Feel joy about it. I was convinced that the Sukha Bhoga is in the world. Now I am getting convinced that it is in the state of mind, and beyond mind, it is in being the self, being one with the self. Enjoy that conviction. Enjoy that learning. Cherish it. Appreciate yourself that thank God by God's Guru's grace, I used it and I put my due effort or possible effort. It led to this conviction. It is so beautiful. Like I enjoy my conviction of studying the Shastra, talking on that as long as the Lord and you people give opportunity. I enjoy it. There are many other alternatives or better things seemingly can be than this. But for me, this one. These the other things may be for other people. They may be even greater than this, if at all they are there. Oh, उनके लिए है. But मुझे, I am convinced and happy with my conviction. To my personality, to my nature, by the divine providence or Guru Krupa, doing Shastra Adhenam, trying to do the Adhyapanam, in that only the growth and fulfillment. I am convinced. I am enjoying it. In the same way, let us enjoy our good convictions. I am doing my puja. Consciously I am doing. While doing so, that upasya devata, I am remembering while upasana being done, every step I am lovingly, devotedly, with concentration, I am doing it. Enjoy that doing. Is it not? In that way, so many sadhanas we are doing. Do them awarefully, enjoy them, enjoy also the ability to do them, the conviction to do. Thus, keep on inspiring oneself. Keep on keeping oneself on the path. If possible, add little higher and greater sadhanas. In that way, we have to slowly grow in our adhyatmikata. By all alone, mind you, gurus and Bhagavan is always there. They are so consciously watching us more than we watch ourselves. At every step, they are protecting, they are guiding. And you and I should remember that the Guru Tattva, Guru Parampara is with us, whom we are praying every day, invoking their Kripa, and our own personal Guru, whomever we have accepted. So this is how Adhyatmikata means. Gross body, the outer world, from that weaning away, becoming aware of more and more aware of the mind. How much ever the wretched may be the mind now, in the beginning, it is always like that for everyone. Even if we beautify it with our effort, again once in a while, occasionally again, it goes back into its own, the tamoguna, the rajoguna. So what? This is a situation. This is the diagnosis done. Now these are the remedies for it. Keep on applying remedies. Become aware. See if it is negative. Then appear the remedial methods and make it positive. Then the most important is once the mind is positive, calm, quiet, self. You are conscious of the mind. It is gathered. Focus on these beautiful Upanishad mantras for contemplation. Till the conviction about the knowledge of the self is pakka. Then on that, the meditation that I am that, I am not this, I am that, I am not this. Saha aham tad aham na etadaham na etadaham nahan dehosmi nahan jivosmi aham brahmasmi aham akhanda brahma asmi. अहम अनंत ब्रह्म अस्मि, अहम एकः ब्रह्म अस्मि, अहम अव्यय ब्रह्म अस्मि, अहम अविकारी ब्रह्म अस्मि, अहम अद्वितीय ब्रह्म अस्मि, अहम सत्स्वरूप ब्रह्म अस्मि, अहम चित् स्वरूप ब्रह्म अस्मि, अहम आनंद स्वरूप ब्रह्म अस्मि. See, this is what the word meaning reveling in that. Till all the opposite, contrary things to this go away. And this is the truth. And that Brahma, with all these words now we said, and the meaning is always there in us. We only have to experience it. This is called Brahma Abhyasa or Atma Abhyasa, which eliminates all the Anatma Bhavanas. All Anatmata is Bhavana only, but it is made so strong that it is appearing as real. This is how every day, in one or the other way, we have to become more clear about what is Adhyatmic sadhana and do it. Try to know and become convinced and do. Don't remain in vagueness and don't remain in non inspirational mode. Don't remain in not doing the sadhana. Always. Otherwise, we will slip back into the worldliness. बिकॉज ये नहीं कर रहे हैं तो और कुछ करने को मन ना होता है और बचा क्या है इफ नॉट साधना वर्ल्डलीनेस अगेन वी आर कैरिड अवे इट्स नॉट हैपन ओके नाउ कम टू अवर 11th beautiful anuvaka in first Siksha Valli of our great Taittiriya Upanishad. In that the kartavya is taught to us, which we have to do as a nishtha because Shruti Mata's Anushasanam, it is on all of us. And in doing this, we have to have the niyama. Niyamena. Niyamena means without compromising, with a proper discipline, giving priority to this. After this, only anything else. Like you may miss your medicine, you may be hungry, but you made a niyama after the class. I'll do it before class. If miss हो गया, अभी क्लास में बैठा हूँ, बाद में करूँगा. This is called niyama. So niyamena anusthana rupena kartavyani etani karmani. All these have to be done. And it is the anushasana of the Guru Mata, Shruti Mata through the Guru. Vedamanucha acharya antevasinam anushasti. Same Gita, Shishyasteham shadhimam tvam prapannam. I am your disciple, instruct me, order me. Because Arjuna asked to order instructor, order instruction can be given only by the Shruti Mata. Therefore, Bhagavan Krishna gave the essence of Shruti Mata only to Arjuna in the form of Gita. Sarva Upanishadaha Gavaha Dogdha Gopala Nandanaha Partho Vatsaha Sudhihi Bhokta Dugdham Gitamritam Mahatu. So, Anushasanam. And in life, what one helps is only Anushasana. That acceptance of the Anushasana, order from someone. And who else can be than our own Shruti Mata ordering? Take Shruti Mata alone as Guru and Bhagavan receive the order. Bhagavan, you may feel some doubt sometime. You may feel doubt with the Guru also. Should not, but if any occasion arises. With Shruti Mata, if you have faith, why will you have doubt? Because she doesn't behave in any other manner. The mantras are printed. They are eternal. They are all the time same. They don't change. Guru sometimes he may scold. Shruti never scolds you. It is as it is all the time. So, if you can receive the orders from Shruti Mata, my Shastra told, Tasmat Shastram Pramanam Te Karya Karya Vyavastitau Jnatva Shastra Vidhana Uktam Karma Kartum Iha Arhasi. You must know what Shastra tells you to do and not to do. Exactly follow that. So one by one, remember again, every day we have to chant this convocation. Every day we have to assess and see how much of these things we got a chance to practice, how much you use the chance and practiced them, and saw the result of that in the form of our inner antakarnas, contentment, satisfaction, freedom from obligation. All this put together is called as purity. Antakarana Shuddhi. Satyam Vada Dharmam Chara स्वाध्यायान्मा प्रमदः आचार्याय प्रियं धनमाहृत्य प्रजातन्तुं मा विवच्छेत्सीः सत्यात् न प्रमदितव्यम्. Even by forgetfulness also we should not speak the untruth. Satya is intellectual conviction. Satya is what Shastra says to us. Satya is the truthful words. Yatha pramanam avagatam vaktavyam. Satyam satyat na pramaditavyam. Dharmat na pramaditavyam. Most important it is. The only thing which protects us is without pramada, always doing our dharma at every place, wherever we are. Interesting point is what? When we become aware of our dharma at every point and situation and performing it. We need not be even worried about, concerned about, and yet our sadhana is beautifully happening. Like when you follow the dharma of a driver, dharma of the car, dharma of the road, dharma of the traffic rules, effortlessly your journey is happening. Is it not? Dharma of the car means when to use the brakes, accelerator, and all. Dharma of the road is where the traffic rules are there. Your own dharma as a driver, how you have to be disciplined, conscious. When these are all there, you are traveling. In the same way, consciously dharma का करना ही साधना है. These dharma slowly take us to the opportunity of listening to the spiritual dharmas. Because we are habituated in knowing, accepting, doing dharmas here, there also the Guru tells, भैया ये हो गया, अब तुम्हारा ये धर्म है, परमात्मा को जानना, उसके लिए ये साधना करना धर्म है. I am habituated to do dharma, therefore without doubt, question, hesitation, I do that, quickly result comes. And the opposite of it, if the dharma is not done, in its place adharma is done, I am disturbing the rhythm of the entire cosmos or universe. Because I am connected to the entire universe all the time. Little of adharma I do, I am disturbing the universe. That will reciprocate in giving me punishment. Dukkha. Is it required? So chalo. By now we have to be sensitive. And other than doing dharma, I will never involve in any adharma. At any time, for any temptation or fear or anything. नहीं करना मतलब नहीं करना बस. धर्म करना है तो करना ही है, धर्म नहीं करना है मतलब नहीं करना. That's called dharmat na pramaditavyam. Be conscious when the word pramaditavyam is explained by Bhagavan for each of them. सत्य का प्रमाद अनृत है, अनृत सपने में भी भूल कर भी नहीं बोलना, उतना केवल सत्य बोलना. सो टू धर्म का प्रमाद है, जो करना है उसका नहीं करना, अनुष्ठानम वो नहीं होने देना. जब धर्म है तो करना. धर्मात न प्रमदितव्यम. And this dharma, we have to be very sensible and sensitive, very conscious. Else, no, we don't become aware of the dharma. Then we don't do it, then we don't get benefit. We are in a nidra mode, we live life all the time. Is it not? Dharma, थोड़ा conscious होना है. See, I am living in a house. So to maintain that house is my dharma. I am living in the body. To maintain the body is a dharma. I am with the people around me. To be concernful, careful about them is a dharma. If I am not aware of it, then I will never know. हम सोच नहीं रहे कि मुझे क्या है धर्म करने का हर दिन. We lazy out in not doing the dharma. That way we do sin of omission a lot. More than sin of commission. Sin of commission is doing adharma. Sin of omission is not doing the dharma. याद रखना है. That is a varna and ashrama dharma. Once you come to the sadhana, sadhaka dharmas, she becomes disciple, shishya dharma, bhakta. तो भक्त धर्म क्या है? भक्त है तो धर्मात् न प्रमदितव्यम्. Everything is dharma. Every beautiful things are there in life. Many beautiful things are there in life as our dharma perform them. And always dharma is connected to our identity. According to identity, our dharma. If you are a sadhaka, then your dharmas are different. Define first your sadhaka. Decide first your sadhaka, then discover the dharmas and practice them. Dharmat anushthanat na pramaditavyam pramadah anushthanam tad na kartavyam. So the laziness makes us compromise with dharma. Our desires, indulgences, temptations make us compromise with dharma. Our so-called obligations because of our attachment with the useless people and things make us compromise with dharma. In these places we have to be careful. No value given to attractions, temptations, no value given to obligations and attachments. Never ever the laziness is encouraged to. That is how the dharma is practiced. There's no other way. धर्माद न प्रमदितव्यम कुशलात न प्रमदितव्यम. Your own upadhis, your own sadhakatva, sadhaka in you. You have to do the protection of him. कुशल कहते हैं उसको. कुशलात आत्मरक्षणार्थात कर्मणः न प्रमदितव्यम. Protect the seeker in you, protect the bhakta in you, protect the disciplinarian in you. Is it not? So to protect the deha, all that. Kushalat, atmarakshanarthat karmana. In that kushalata, protection of our respectful reverential relation to Bhagavan, Guru and Shastra also should be included. That is also required, because by some doing, if you break that relation with the Guru, again to get another Guru, get tuned to him, it may take 100 lives. Understand? एक बार गुरु मिल गए जीवन में, somehow understand all the techniques and manage to have that relation of total devotion and surrender, then get benefit from that guru. That kushalata we have to have. The absence of kushalata is our own wrong thinking about the guru or carried away by some stupid fool's words. Then we lose our shraddha in the guru. Then we don't go to him. Then we don't listen. We don't listen Shastra. Then we go to the Laghu. Laghu talks only about Artha Kama, not Dharma Moksha. So that way protecting our respect, reverence to our Guru Shastra is also Kushala. Kushalata. वो भी कौशल्य है. Kushalat na pramaditavyam. Kushala is intelligence. Kushala is smartness. Kushala is that extra sixth sense. Kushala is being alert. Kaushalyam. Yoga karmasu kaushalam. Kushalata. Protecting our all these things is kushalata. Atmarakshanarthat karmana. Clear? Kushalat na pramaditavyam. Protecting your body. Overeating, problem. Less eating, problem. Proper eating. Not taking medicine, problem. Wrong medicine, problem. Over exercise, problem. Not exercise, problem. Too much sleep, problem. Not sleeping, problem. Everywhere be aware. That is called protecting oneself. Sharira ka protection, mana ka protection. Already we studied it. Kushalat na pramaditavyam. Then bhutyai na pramaditavyam. Bhuti. Bhuti in spirituality, mangala karma. In that, going to Tirtha Yatras, staying in an ashram, serving the Guru, special occasions of Upasana Anushtanam, like Chaturmasa Ityadi, they are Bhuti. You yourself take up. 9 days I will finish this text. 10 days this japa I will do. 15 days this particular mantra Upanishads I learn by heart. These are all called Bhuti Karma for spiritual person. For the worldly person, the bhuti, because the disciple is going to be worldly for some time. In that bhuti, all the upasanas, visiting the temples, at home doing variety of those vratas, dikshas, they are all the bhuti. because they invoke the grace of divine and he will be more prosperous. That is called bhuti. See that Kanakadhara Stotram, daily chanting, or keep a target of 108. Then mother will bless you with sufficient wealth. That's called bhuti karma. So too you are doing Sudarshana Homam or Lakshmi Narayana Homam or Mrityunjaya Homam, Ganapati Homam. These are all bhuti karma. You understand? They will help us in extra invocation of the grace, which will help us in doing our sadhana better. Mangalatat karmana na pramaditavyam. Keep on doing. The word is pramada. Pramada is what? Laziness. Pramada is forgetfulness. Pramada is going away from the track. Don't allow it to happen at all. That is how the tension tending for pramada goes on attacking us. We have to withstand to that influence which is forcing us to enter into pramada and allow not to enter into pramada ourselves. Pramada also is misguidance by others. Non-thinking, laziness, misguidance by others, being careful, careless. These are all pramada. Na pramaditavya. Awareness is the highest price we have to pay in spiritual sadhana to get the highest thing, which is called again awareness only. Bhutyai na pramaditavyam. Then swadhyaya pravachanabhyam na pramaditavyam. See, when you really take seriously all these and keep ourselves busy in them, there's no time for the mind or anybody else to pull us into non-spiritual things. This is the only and intelligent way to escape the Maya, the Mana, the Jagat. There's no other way. दो ही ऑप्शन है और चॉइस अपना है. You be in spirituality or in the world. Choice अपना है. If you enter into world, you can't have time energy for spiritual. If you enter into spiritual, you can't have time energy for the worldliness. Choice is yours. Options are two. Always. Choice. You have to execute. Busy in all these things. No time. That dignified, beautiful, noble way of lifestyle we have to enter into. Then we can have little sigh of relaxation. हाँ बच गए रे बाबा. But फिर भी खत्म नहीं हुआ. Anytime there is a risk and danger. Till the last moment of realizing Ham Brahmasmi, we have to be chaukanna and alert. You can't be inadvertent even moment. By the way. But if you have filled our day with all these positive spiritual Shruti Ukta, Guru Ukta activity, you can at least say, "Ki I'm escaping my mind's whims and fancies. I'm escaping the influence of the other mental people." Mental people, those who out of their imagined projection only misguide us, not their wise people. Only simple technique. Who is wise? How to know? Only if he is talking about the truth, he is wise. Anything other than truth, if he is talking, he is otherwise. That's it. Don't follow him. So, to you also become wise to others, talking only about Bhagavan. Because Bhagavan alone is the truth. Don't prove to be otherwise talking any topic other than Bhagavan. यस लोग दूसरे लोग सुने या ना सुने, भगवान का टॉपिक लो लोगे तो यू आर सेफ. दूसरे सुने या ना सुने, द वर्ल्डली टॉपिक यू टेक, यू आर द वन डिस्ट्रॉइंग योरसेल्फ फर्स्ट. Is not a wise person who talks anything other than Paramatma. Yeah, you talk to your children, grandchildren from now onwards only Paramatma. क्या होगा देखते हैं the most. They will give you a name, that's it. दादी तो हमेशा भगवान कहती है. That is good certificate, no? And he will also get those samskaras. And you to be strong in that way, Siddhi. If he says, Dadi, take me to the park and all, Nani, you tell, I'll take you, but 10-15 minutes, I'll have to talk to you about Bhagavan. I'll make you learn this shloka and this stotram. You must, then only I will come. नहीं तो नहीं होंगी नहीं, बस. If he comes with you, it is his fortune that he'll learn. If doesn't come, you are safe. At the age of 55 onwards, even one worldly thought also should frighten us. Arey yaar, I am involving in more vasanas. Even one worldly thought also we should feel so concerned about. जैसे कि पैसे बहुत कम है, 10 ही रुपए, एक एक रुपए खर्च होता तो डर लगता है कि नहीं यार खत्म हो रहा है. Don't you feel it? In the same way, when we have become old, which body will get next life, we don't know. Even in this life, कब तक जिएंगे नहीं पता. Not in one worldly word, one worldly thought, one worldly action we should afford. No. Every thought what it need is only Bhagavat Sambandita. That is called Prahalata Sthiti. That is called the Gopika Sthiti. That is called all the Mahabhaktas Sthiti. एक क्षण भी नहीं भूलते हो भगवान को. We have to train ourselves like that. That's what sadhana. Once in a while, everybody does sadhana. Oh, doesn't fetch it. It doesn't give anything. So, swadhyaya pravachanabhyam na pramaditavyam. Clear? Every day, this swadhyaya and pravachana. I told you, swadhyaya you study, pravachana बिठा और बता अपने बच्चे पोतों को जरूर. If nobody is available, call your servant. उसको 100 रुपए दे के सुना देना. सुनने के वास्ते है ना, शिष्य दक्षिणा. Then came the Deva Pitru Karyabhyam na Pramaditavyam. For a sannyasi, these are very less now. Deva Pitru Karya. He has done his own Pinda Pradhanam, so there is no Pitru Karya for him. And also he has done the last Agni Karyam, that Devata also is not. Yet, till the sannyasa samskaras are deepened, he also goes on doing it. Formally he took sannyasa, but he have to prepare himself, therefore he is allowed to do or asked to do. And it is known to him inside, he has fulfilled his obligation to all devatas and Pitru Devata. No, he need not waste time for it. He can straight away do only Brahma Abhyasa, Tattva Abhyasa. वो पता चलेगा उनको. तो उनके लिए वो जरूरत नहीं है देव पितृ कार्य. बट यू आर गोइंग इन टू द वर्ल्ड, द देव कार्य एंड पितृ कार्य, never ever do the pramada. Deva karya is yajnas and upasanas. Pitru karya is while they are alive, serving them. When they leave body, all the shraddha, karma, never do the pramada. Then came the most important 4 things. Matrudevo bhava. Whether your mother is alive or not, close eyes. She is the one who gave this body to us. Just pranams at her feet, thank her, pray for her that she further goes in her evolution. But for us, she is goddess. Pranam to her feet. Matrudevo bhava. If she is alive, do pranam to her, take care of her, take her blessings. माता को देवता मानो. So wonderful. What a beautiful that family will be where mother, father taken as God and upasana or puja or respect is done to them. Parents also like Devata only with their deep concern. Bless the children, take care of them. और कहाँ कहीं भटकने की क्या जरूरत है. घर में ही अगर ठीक होना सब मिल जाता है. All dharmartha kama moksha in the family only you can get if you develop that knack, if you learn that art. Your own family, wife, husband, children, parents, in-laws, outlaws, इतना सर्कल में आपको पूरा चारों पुरुषार्थ मिल जाते. If you can do that. So, Matrudevo Bhava. Even Adi Shankara Bhagavan, he's a pakka sannyasi, Brahmanishta, and yet he had his devotion to his mother and he gave her moksha. Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi also to his mother. He entered into her prarabdha and there he fatapat gave all this knowledge, removed all that and gave her. Not to everyone he does it. Ishvara doesn't accept it. Every jiva will have to work. But some exclusive cases are there. They are there. Like now, the president recommended some seats. Ruling party recommended some seats in Rajya Sabha. थोड़े होते हैं, बाकी सब नहीं होते हैं. In that same way, something is there, not everyone. If it is everyone, he could have done it, no? Bhagavan Ramana, if he can do it all, he would have done. After all, his love and concern is there for all. उसमें reservation क्यों होता है? But they are not given that permission. But to some they are given. So before that he had his respect for mother, Bhagavan Adi Shankara also. The Matru Panchakam written by him, wonderful it is. Wherever you are, you are son of. That is why, according to the Shastra, every runa is cleared. You need not to do pranam to everyone. It's only the mother to whom you have to do pranam. She need not do to you, even if you are a sannyas in the case. पिता को प्रणाम करने की जरूरत नहीं है अभी. Once you are sannyas, all nobody, because this ashrama is higher than everyone. Even if you are young, but even if you are old sannyasi, yet mother is goddess. Mother को प्रणाम करना ही पड़ेगा. That is Shastra. Father you need not, but mother, she is a giver of this deha and all. Matrudevo bhava. And Lord says, here Guru and Shruti Mata, when you are busy in so many things, Satyamata, Dharmam, Chara, Swadhyaya, Acharya, getting all the Naukri money, you may tend to neglect your mother at home, father at home. So don't compromise that one. In fact, these are said at the end, not to say that they are least important. They are said at the end only to say that they are most important. Because what is it and said at the end, that is remembered more. Like, don't you remember Purnamada every day? Nothing other than. पहले जो भी बोला सब भूल जाते. So, जो आखिर में याद है. Did you understand? Yes, Swamiji. Did you remember? Yeah. What did you remember? Om Purnamada Purnamita. In the same way, the last में Matrudevo Pitrudevo Bhava. So that will be remembered by the disciples. Every child, if he takes his mother, father as God and serve them, will there be any need of any old age homes? All those frustrations and all. Kya? Remember, life, even though we are spiritual, should be spent in giving due importance to due things at various occasions. That's called dharma. We cannot be overdoing something, neglecting other thing. In its maturity, one thing goes away from you. Like parents, as long as they are alive, you have to attend and do. Once they leave body, वो तो नहीं रहेगा ना फिर वो काम फिजिकली करने का. अब जब तक है करना पड़ेगा. जब तक है नहीं करते और जाने को सोचते यार आई हैव नॉट डन इट. एवरीवेयर लाइक चिल्ड्रन आल्सो. कौन से नौकर में कहाँ उड़ जाएंगे उड़ोस. But as long as they are there, give them values, not only food and clothing and money. That any useless fellow does it. But give samskar. That way. Matrudevo bhava. Remember your mother. Pranams karo unko. Devatavat upasyete. Pitrudevo bhava. Always there will be ego clash with father mainly. Not for any reason. Father wants to tell this fellow do this, do that. This fellow wants to do that, but some ego develops. The father maintains that authority of telling. As the youngster grows with his ego, he doesn't want to listen to be authorized by someone. Even his father. He doesn't want to listen the orders. Therefore, the ego clash comes. That's what Mitravad Acharet. After 15 saal, like a friend, you have to take into confidence. As a suggestion, you have to tell. Leave it to that fellow's discretion, intelligent. Then, if he is intelligent, he will understand. He do it, does it, it helps it. So, those clashes happen. Should not. Even if the father dant वगैरह करते हैं, I am ordering you. It is an anuशासनम. For you, the father, whatever he is devata. he is smoker, he is drunkard, he is lazy, he doesn't work. कुछ भी हो, he is a father. Father is God for you. Bas, do the worship. Whatever the bad the father is doing, the jiva in him, he will get that punishment. You need not do that. For you is a full stop. Mother and father, kana, they are your God, you have to serve. Any alternative? Only one alternative. They are your God, you have to serve. That's it. There is no other thing. Some places there is no excuse or chance or compromise or alternatives given. No. माता पिता आचार्य इनमें alternatives नहीं होते. Therefore, we have to take them as devata. Pitrudevo bhava. श्री राम जी देखो अपने पिता ने कहा तो चले गए. देवतावद उपास्य. Develop that gratitude, respect toward them, acknowledge their contribution, serve them, love them, take care of them. Listen to their words of advice. Don't try to be intelligent and smart in front of them. And the best thing what parents want is confiding to them, telling everything. Sab batao unko. Everything. Don't hide. They'll be so happy. With mother and father, with wife. Kuch bhi chupana nahi to husband. That's the only thing which maintains the beauty of relation, gives a relaxation and joy. One of the big issues at home is this. ये तो मेरे कुछ बताता ही नहीं है mother and father से. So the wife says, he doesn't tell me anything only. You tell, no, I'm going there, this is my salary. The many wives, they don't know how much the husband is earning. If she doesn't feel, herself feels that मेरे को क्या करना है, anything required every month he is giving, I'm happy with that. That relation is okay. But she has a right for information. You should inform. He feels a ego domination. मैं क्यों बताऊं? That is an ego. Why should it be? Like some of you, when you don't come to class, you tell. Such a good thing it is. No, it's so clear to me. Acha, this is the reason. Okay. Even if you don't tell, it doesn't matter that way because total freedom it is. अपना जिंदगी है, साधना अपना है. We are not bound by any of the contracts. कोई प्रॉमिस वॉमिस किया कि आप डेली आना है करके ना मैं मांगा ना आपने दिया. So everyone is free. Some people use that freedom also fully. But when you inform, there is a relation. That's beautiful relation. So I also feel, no, oh Lord, remove any of such obstructions from the kaya uttita upasarga be removed so that they are regular in their sadhana. There's an occasion given to me to do the prayer. Is it not? Mainly with wife, husband, parents and acharya. Communication gap should not be there. At the higher level, devo bhava. Become a person who considers mother, father as God. Pitru devo bhava, father also. Specifically saying, because in some houses they love mother but not father. They love father but not the mother. Dono. MATRE devo bhava, pitru devo. It's a habit. Every life, different sets of parents we get. Yet the respect, reverence towards them should be the same. You may get different gurus and acharyas also, depending on your evolution. In one life, you need to do yoga sadhana. A yoga guru will come in your life. Yoga, not yoga. In one life, you may have to do bhakti sadhana. The bhakti guru will come. In one life, you may need the jnana guru. So that guru will come for jnana sadhana. You have to have same guru bhakti. So third one is acharya devo bhava. Be a person of taking the acharya as devata. Once it is devata, you only receive orders. You only serve. You don't give orders. You don't take the service. And when you are a servant, then you have no excuses. You have no expectations. You have no complaints. You have no efforts to improve them. You can't improve Bhagavan. Once it is a devata, all these follow. You are upasaka, do the upasana. When you are doing upasana as a bhakta or sevaka, you have to follow all these. Now, will these not eliminate our unnecessarily protruding egos, unnecessarily growing likes and dislikes, unnecessarily growing carelessnesses. This is the only way. इनको देवता के रूप में उपासना करो तो हमको फायदा होता है. Otherwise, unknowingly, our ego, our likes, dislikes, our own choice, they start becoming more in our life. The one who has choice of his own life without considering the Shastra, he will destroy himself. Because that time his choice is the choice of his own mind's imagination projection. Devata dupasayate. Devata ke roop mein unka. And then to parents and all, the upasana is doing what they say. To the acharya, the upasana is doing what they say. And in that both are there. What they tell to do, we must do. What they tell not to do, we should not do. उपासना का अर्थ जो कहा उसको करना है. उपासना का अर्थ सिर्फ पाद प्रक्षालन करके, फूल चढ़ा के, माला पहना के, मिठाई खिला के, आरती करके चरण पखारना नहीं. That is very gross. Every Nautanki does it. Don't you see around you so many Nautanki upasakas? Whenever any guru comes to the city, they are the first ones to go and catch and take away one leg of the guru. मुझे उपासना करना है. Maybe the guru is a Jaipur wala. He might have brought 10 legs. There are some people who are this type of outer natak. And ask them, are they doing what guru says? Never. And a guru is he who wants the disciple to do adhyatmic sadhana. If he is not a guru, if he is not telling the disciple to do the adhyatmic sadhana, and he is not a disciple if he is not doing what guru is saying, and what guru is saying, adhyatmic sadhana. And whatever you do and imagine it as sadhana doesn't become sadhana. जो साधना वही साधना. कुछ भी करो साधना थोड़ी कि तो मैं सो रहा हूँ इसको भी साधना. Like I am doing one asana. What is that shavasana? इसके नाम में भी आसन लिखा है. Therefore, it is an asana. Don't consider. It is the rest asana after doing other asanas. Without doing all of them. Every time. I don't have time for other asana. मैं एक ही करता हूँ स्वामी daily. वो क्या है? शवासन. अरे यार, you should be not this way crookedly intelligent. इन द सेम वे मैं गुरु के लिए सारे सेवा करता हूँ, सिवाय उनका जो कहना है वो नहीं करूंगा, एक्सेप्ट उसको. देन यू आर नेवर यू विल नेवर ट्यून टू द गुरु. यू मे बी विद द गुरु फॉर 100 years. दैट इज यथोक्तकारी इज द शिष्य लक्षण, इज अ पुत्र लक्षण. यथोक्तकारी. And then Atiti and the host is Yatha Avashyaka Kari. That's the next word. Acharya Deva Bhava is understood now. Our Acharya and Guru is Devata for us. Devatavad Upasyaha ete. As a Devata, you have to do what he says. And remember, Shastra और Guru कहने का करना हमारे अहंकार को छोड़ने के लिए. वो सही है गलत है वो भगवान जाने. गलत है तो उनको लगेगा पाप. But you get the benefit of surrendering. गलत तो होगा नहीं in case if there is a doubt or chance. Those who in their life have the Ishta Devata and respect for Mata Pita and also a Guru, they are the most lucky. Means surrendering to them. उनका अपनैया बहुत जल्दी पार कराएगा उसको. तुरंत ज्यादा टाइम नहीं लगता उनको. Because they are yathoktakari. And what is so difficult in Vedanta? Nothing. He just tells Guru, बेटा ये राग है छोड़, ये द्वेष है छोड़, ये मन को एकाग्र बनाए जब से, ये देखो ये तत्व से महावाक्य है, इसमें ये लक्षणावृत्ति है, और ये छोड़ो, ये पकड़ो, ध्यान करो, बस हो जाएगा. So to every doctor, easy to treat patients at the lower disease level, except chronic. He tells it, but this is your problem, these are the things which are more in quantity, this is a medicine for that, avoid this food. Take this food as complementing. Hare, karo. Immediately their health will come in few days. But do you think we follow? We don't follow the medicine. We use our own buddhi. We don't follow the food restrictions. Timings we never follow. Then what can the doctor do? Chalo theek hai, khai jao, aayi jao. Pitru Devo Bhava, Acharya Devo Bhava. Clear? Remember your Acharya, whoever is, do pranams to them. I am doing to all the Acharyas who taught at different stages, different places, unknown in earlier lives, who will be teaching us in the next life if we don't realize this life. Next come Atithi Devo Bhava. No, see, the point is what here? We should not look at anyone lower than Devata Sthiti. Start it with Mata Pita, Acharya and Atithi. Atithi mein sab aa jate. If you have any drishti of other than divinity in anything or being, you get lost in Ragadvesh. In seeing divinity, only respect, reverence you develop and you become a servant. In the other case of seeing other way, you develop Ragadvesha, then you become a desirer, a person of attachment. See the mechanism, how these sadhanas help us to come out of these non-positivities. There is no other way. Atithi Devo Bhava. If it is a dog, it is an Atithi, Devata. You should understand. It is a bird, it is a Devata. Saru. You see that if you develop this, what will happen? You will never miss even a one chance to remember the God. Because you have decided to take but as an Atithi, every Atithi as a Deva. Then every time you are inside the house, outside, some or the other people you are going on meeting on. Everyone is an Atithi and every Atithi is a Deva. So you are always in the Deva Smarana. Like you are traveling in a flight. The next to you somebody said, it's an Atithi to you for some time. Then you take him as Deva. Your sadhana is going on. The pilot, the crew, the air hostess, all of them are Devata. You are in train, in your compartment, the slope. You will not go and pakad ke Hare ka upasana abhishek. It's a mind mein thought. In the mana, Bhagavan is in his rupa. Wonderful, sadhana. What happened is, the Paramatma Tattva, for the sake of time pass and time pass, came into the Vyavahara, having created the world. Vyavahara has taken such an importance, Paramatma is forgot. Like the sports are there only to enjoy being together. हम साथ में ही हैं, ऐसे बैठ के गप्पे मारेंगे, let us play a game. But now the sport has gathered such a prestige, etc., that the purpose with which they came together to play sport, to live together, itself is broken. The sports persons or teams become rivals. This is how the samsara happens. Then you have to retrieve back. What is the retrieving? This one. Bhagavan is seen as a human being. Human being ke saath you maintain the raga dvesha and became samsara. Now, every human being you take as Atithi, every Atithi you take as Bhagavan. Then you are going back to your original position of seeing everything as divine. And it is not jhoot, it is absolute truth. Everything is Bhagavad Swarupa. वही तो पढ़ रहे हैं, सर्वम खलु इदम ब्रह्मा. सब ब्रह्म ही तो कह रहे हैं ना, अभी डर क्यों है, हेजिटेशन क्यों है? सब भगवान ही है ना, सारे शास्त्रों का सार वही है. What is all Shastra? Everything is divine expression. You are doing that practice only. Actually, you are doing what Shastra says. That is why Atithi Devo Bhava. Atithi who comes to our house or wherever you go, there the person unknown, they are all Atithi. You are in the office, like a banker. In the bank, so many people come, customer. Everybody is an Atithi. You are in a storehouse or in a store, sell store. वहाँ भी डेली कस्टमर आते हैं. Everybody is an Atithi. Beautiful. Atithi Devo Bhava. Start with mother because it's the easiest because of the love. Extend it to father. Father, though भी difficult है, but फिर भी थोड़ा कोशिश करो होता है. गुरु का तो हो ही नहीं सकता because he is a tyranny. He tells us to come and sit in the class and listen. This boring Vedant and all. मुश्किल होता है आचार्य में भगवान को देखना. You can imagine the in the Acharya, all the animals. He is like a tiger, he is like a lion, he is all that. जैसे हम स्कूल में टीचर्स को भी कहते थे ना, बहुत एक तगड़ा स्ट्रिक्ट वाला टीचर है, ये तो टाइगर ही है बोलते। टाइगर गुरु आचार्य, isn't it? But in the acharya also, if you are able to see Bhagavan, you are really growing. Then only one more step. Anybody now comes across in your life, Atithi is Devaha. So be a person of taking, everybody as an Atithi and every Atithi as a Bhagavan. हो गया with this Anuvakam. Now comes the next set of instructions. Beautiful they are. I will chant them. And one of the first one in 1 minute we say, we discuss about it more tomorrow. Yanyanavadyani karmani tani sevitavyani no itarani yanyasmakagam sucharitani tani tvayopasyani no itarani yeke chasmachreyagam so brahmana तेषां त्वयासनेन प्रश्वसितव्यं श्रद्धया देयम् अश्रद्धया अदेयं श्रिया देयं ह्रिया देयं भिया देयं संविदा देयम् फस्ट् यानि अनवद्यानि कर्माणि तानि सेवितव्यानि other than what is listed out in various occasions. There are very many unblemished but necessary to be done activities would be there. Those you have to do also as kartavya, which arise with different occasions in different places. अनवद्य कर्म, निंदनीय कर्म नहीं है, अशास्त्रीय कर्म नहीं है, अवश्यत्व वाला कर्म है वो भी. बिकॉज गुरु से मैं कौन से टाइम में तुम कहाँ रहोगे, तुम्हारे को कौन सा काम करने का आवश्यकता होगा, आई कांट लिस्ट आउट इट, बट आई एम गिविंग यू जनरल हिंट. Any anavadya karma, not nindaniya, non-censurable. Work you must do. No itarani, not those who are not sanctioned. This is a Bhashyakara gives beautiful Bhashyam. With the help of that, tomorrow we will study. Thank you. Om, 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 Om. Om, 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 Om. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamādāya Purnameva Avashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Paramarshibhyo Parabrahmane Shruti Matre Namaha Manduka Vedavyasa Vaishampane Agnivalkya Adya Shankarad Gurubhyo Namaha Asmad Gurubhyo Namaha Om Tatsat Brahmarpanamastu. Yesterday's Adhyatma Ramayana introduction, today's Upanishad introduction are very crucial things. We are not wasting time in talking those topics for those 10-15 minutes. Many people, though are regularly studying Shastra, are missing these aspects, having seen it everywhere only that we are dealing with such topics every day. Whenever the time or occasion or opportunity we are taking. Introductory thought I am talking about. Today, what is Adhyatmikata? The way we discussed, it is complete, it is clear. So, to yesterday, before Adhyatma Ramayana, even before Bhagavatam, those 10-15 minutes explanations give importance, value to the essence of that. If you already know it, know that it is important. Thank you. Now, let us do our Viduraniti for some time. Om Namo